Todd Anderson is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Todd Anderson.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Ready to go now, and now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Noelvi Marte. 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the center fielder. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Out towards right center field. Carroll moving under it. Balls it in, and there's one away. Here's Josh Young. Young matched a homer in his last game.
Let's go, Todd.
Man at first, one away.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the right fielder, Francesco De La Rosa. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Hit in the air, right field. Carroll. And that is that. J0 O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Colt Keith. Anderson back to work. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got it. 1 away. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And next for Toronto, Marcelo Meyer. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jacob Melton, next up for the Blue Jays, went deep in the ball game last night. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Triolo. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's the veteran first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That's in there. 0-1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And there's one down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Ben Gomes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This to third. Throws across the diamond. And there are 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Noelvi Marte. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. On to the fourth. Now here is number 86.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Anderson, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He's a former American League MVP. There's a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a ground ball to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Josh Young next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike at the knees. Called strike right there. 1 out, base is empty. That one outside. And that is ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ball
Breaking
2.
ball misses down and away.
Count's full.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter he's prepared for it can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Francesco De La Rosa.
Counts 1-0.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 2-1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Marcelo Meyer. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Jacob Melton getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now Ben Gomes. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And that one fouled off.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Out to short, Rocchio. One up, one down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Noel V. Marte.
So up next for Toronto, Noel V. Marte. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One down, base is empty. The other way. Carroll puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, 0 for 2 in this one. Not close with that one. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone into the flag cord. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Josh Young, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Only one hit in the inning, a solo homer, and it's a one-run game. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the right fielder, Francesco De La Rosa. Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
There's the strike of the knees, and the count is 1 and 2.
Boom, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next one in the dirt. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fastball for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, diving stop at first. There's one. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Marcelo Meyer next up for the Blue Jays. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Keith leads off first with 1 away. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now a chance for Jacob Melton. On to first, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Vernon Santana.
Orioles, number 3, Vernon Santana.
Anderson allowed just 1 earned run in 7 innings against 7 strikeouts.
He went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of him. His teammates held up their end of the job, and they go home smiling.